Make we talk food. Isabella Bank, Bud Bank, Flowers Bank, Lads Bank, Young Girl Bank. Where are the things in command? Well, these are Creole villages in the river valley of Belize. Other than that, they got Belize Bank, Atlantic Bank, but another bank I look for. Today, I did a Flowers Bank and I look for a thing called Stretch Me Guts. This is not Belikin La Ruta Maya. This is Belikin's Make We Talk Food, Stretch Me Guts at Flowers Bank. Make we talk food, stretch me guts. I have personally been on a mission to find stretch me guts. I know I lie you, since the last time I got to our village named Maxboro and I found things like tableta, cottonroot, I was so intrigued by Belizean desserts that I had to find more. They tell me they got some other thing when they good shit. They got one in there stretch me guts. And I tell you, mom, I look and I could not find this thing. We're in the village of Flowers Bank and I'm here with Mrs. Sharon Robinson. Look here, I gone to all the village and they tell me one spot I could find stretch me guts right here. Thank you for having me, ma'am.
You're so welcome, sir.
So tell me, what you they make there? What you they do in your hand?
I make Thai teeth or stretch me guts.
What you call it?
Stretch me guts or Thai teeth.
Stress me guts.
Stretch me guts.
Stretch me guts. And you call it another name? Thai
teeth.
Why name Thai teeth?
Because when you bite Thai, your teeth take up in your eye.
So tell me, look here, I've been searching for this thing a lot of places, you know, and they say come to you. You are the expert. How you learn to make this thing?
Well, I learned from my ma, and that's some 40 odd years ago.
Really?
And but the last time I make it, that over 20 years ago.
Really? So why did you make it to that far?
Because you gonna ask me to make it.
I hope when I reach here, you never walk a reach here.
No, I say I hope they don't come.
Why?
Because I'm gonna be city and I'm tired.
And you never want to make this thing. I could understand why this lady don't want to make this thing, you know. First of all, it's a recipe that's traditional Creole, but it's lost, right? Because really, people are telling me that the recipe dead with this one and that one, but it actually takes hours and hours and hours to make. How long you make this thing now?
Over 2 hours.
Over 2 hours.
And I'm still not done yet.
I know, I did watch you. You make me thirsty. So, remind me, how you start make stretch me guts?
You have to get coconut water. You chop the coconut, you strain it. You cut the lime. And you put it in the pot. You strain it to the sieve. You put it in the pot with the sugar, coconut water, lime. 3 things. And you start to cook.
So it's only 3 ingredients, but they're not any coconut water.
Yes, the young coconut.
It have to be young coconut. It can't be old hucks and dry coconut.
Dry coconut, no.
So 1 ingredient, young coconut water. 2nd ingredient?
Lime.
Lime. Alright, so you put young coconut water.
Lime.
Lime.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar. No white.
No white.
Brown sugar. No, why I asked if that brown sugar? Because obviously it's brown here. But look how you look in your hand.
That's why, guys, you stretch it. You stretch it.
Alright, so you got this pot, you got the coconut water, the sugar and the lime. Now you cook it, you have to bring it to a boil. What happens?
Bring it to a boil, and it boil, and it start to boil till it get thick.
Okay, so it reduces into a syrup.
Syrup, yes.
How long that take?
I like about an hour and a half.
Hour and a half of cooking. So you started with like 8 coconuts, right down to a syrup.
Yes.
Man. Alright, you have to stir that constant or you just left at the boil pan?
Before it start to boil, you could leave it. But after it start to boil, and when it start to get thick, it start to want boil over. So you have to constantly stir it that time.
Now, how you adjust the temperature when it start to boil over?
You just make it stay constantly stir it. Make it no boil over.
And I noticed you had a thing in your hand where like a kiss. I see you made it try adjust fire.
Yes.
That have to do what?
That will make it no boil over. You have to make it just simmer.
Uh-huh.
And it boil. If you notice, I'm scatter the fire.
Yes. So
Make
that
it
with the
up.
kiss, you adjusted the temperature of the fire
heat,
hat.
uh-huh.
Wow. You never use no knob. All right. Now you got it. It's boiling. Now what do we do? How you want to know when it's ready? I mean, there's no recipe book for this thing.
You have to test it.
How do you test it?
I get a little bit off of the spoon. I have to make it cool because you burn up your
Yeah, hot, bad.
hot. So you have to make it, take it off of the spoon. I take a little bit. And then
You test it.
test it.
Now, what are you looking for? If I go to my house and I go in a kitchen or a restaurant, what am I looking for? I mean, I did touch hot thing that could burn you very, very bad. So, what do you look for, like?
You look for make it where you could hold it. And I think this right here, I need to cook it a little bit more. Because in a business, they stick up on your hands.
Okay. So then you test it and you decide if you have to cook it more or not. Now, when it's at the right temperature, at the right time, you take it off the fire. And you have to make that cool down again. That's another how long?
Half an hour.
Another half hour. So you have to get all the ingredients, hour and a half, then one next half an hour for cool down. Then you start to pull it. That's why this is labor intensive. Wow. All right. Now, since that happened now, it cooled down and everything. But before you could even put your hand in this sugar, I noticed you're going up to your house and you're going to get some lard.
So shortening.
Some shortening. So what is shortening for?
To make stick on my hand, but it still stick on
So you have to put shortening on your hands?
Yes, you grease your hand on it.
And you learned that over 20 years ago, you do this thing, You know what it reminds me of? Like something called taffy. Yes? I've seen it, they make machine and then they do it by, mechanized. And this thing pull and pull and pull. But you, they do this by hand. So, now I must ask you this question. How much are they pick me out of the 10? No for make tight teeth.
Not that one of them.
Why?
Because they say that too much hard work.
So none of them land? How much grand picking you got?
9.
None of them land?
None.
I notice when you make it, just know them in the corner and they grab the pot, then they take it out of the pot though. They want to eat it.
They want to taste it.
But they don't want to make it.
They don't want to make it at all.
Well, I must tell you.
Maybe some of them are try it now.
Yes. After 20 years, make it, they pick the nose to this thing yet. So guess what? When can I taste it?
No, if you want
I could put my hand in there and taste it?
Yes.
Fire?
Yes, man. Take out and taste some.
Yes, sir.
Woo.
More of that. Make them like anything when they see on camera. They like see that. Hey, wait, put that. But I notice you not taste it yet too. How you know it's nice?
I know how it tastes.
Stretch my guts. Stretch my guts. I can't wait. Just eat it just like that?
Eat it right so.
It has a lime. You know what is impressive? It's coconut water, lime, and sugar. Who'd have thought, not true? And they go to the shop, they go buy taffy in a pack. And they go buy all of them things for shilling. And you could have make it right there. Or make it take long for make. Thank you so much, Mr. Robinson.
You are so welcome.
Thank you for having me. And thank you for, look here, it's like riding a bike. 20 years later, you grab the machete, you cut the coconut, you don't measure, put it in your pot and look how delicious.
I bust me firewood now.
Bust me firewood now. After 20 years. Thank you so very much. Make we talk food. Stretch me guts. Cheers, darling. I know you can't cheers, so here we go.
Cheers.
No. I want you. Son of a bitch! Make we talk food. Stretch me guts.